And here we go. This is the second part of the grand final. The first game was taken by Wise Guys with a 4-2 victory. That was last night. Now it's going to be Supply as the first map. Yet again, this time Turbot are on the defense. We have seen this map played twice between these two teams in the last couple of months, and every time Turbot has been on an attack first, so they've got to be able to hold off really strong. Voki is downstairs by himself. Statty has picked up that kill on the middle area, so not too much of a problem. They're going very aggressive. The respawn time is coming in. Hunter is going to try and stay alive. Voki does get off quite a bit of damage. Statty's grenade, though, does finish Hunter off. They're not going to be able to bounce in. What has managed to just push into the cave area from down low, and they're going to just wait on middle. All the Turbot medics. They need to play pretty defensive here, and it looks like Statty's going to be able to pick up kills on middle. Voki just streaming around. I'm going to try and pick up one of the allies. Abject is going to come up against Voki on these stairs. And maybe going to be able to push him for the flag just on the respawn. Nice kill from Voki, and that shut down the allied push. The Axis are going to be able to hold off the flag. 1 minute already off the clock. That first real push from allies is quite hard to deal with. It can be very hard to just make sure your team's in a good position. Statty, if he drops here, that was horrible. He got caught in the corner. It's going to be Swanee, last man alive. 4 kills for Wise Guys. A triple kill for Woods. And they're going to pick up this flag after a minute and a half. So they're going to be able to get the plants down now. This is the first real stage, the first objective. You're going to see some ammo packs just getting dropped in spawn before they class up as medics, just to give themselves some extra ammo while they're at CP. No plants going down just yet. They must have got very unfortunate with that spawn time flag grab. So here come the plants. They're going to blow in just about 25-30 seconds now. And the CP has been built. It is in Axis hands. And basically the way it works in 3-on-3 compared to 6-on-6, there is no artillery spam at all on this crossroad here. In 6-on-6, all you'd be seeing was plumes of smoke, non-stop plumes of smoke. And allies would have to pretty much run the gauntlet and try and get through that. But we're not going to see that today. It's going to be the 3 medic defense in 3-on-3. It's pretty standard as we just hit tab. There we go, 3 medics, Statty, Swanee and Voki, all meds. They have got quite a bit of ammo though due to those ammo pack drops in the spawn area. And that's just basically because they want to hold off the CP for as long as possible. Hopefully, 2 or 3 spawns at the minimum. A minute and a half, 2 minutes. It's a very hard stage to hold, as you see Hunter doing quite a big flank there. Statty picks up the kill onto him and follows up with another kill onto Abject. So the big aimers for Wise Guys drop very, very routinely. For Statty, I'm going to try and pick up Voki. He's doing quite a lot of shooting at the moment. He has been dropped down by Abject, and this time Hunter's flank does do the damage, as Wood is going to bounce through the cave. He's going to be able to get this plant down. I can't see any gunfire come on towards him from the Turbot players. And that's an easy plant on main. They've completely bypassed that CP area. And they're going to be able to get that plant down onto the main. 3 minutes already gone off the clock. Not too bad actually for Turbot, but losing main now would be horrible. They are going to push for the defuse. I'm going to go free cam just to see where the other allies players are. There's no one going to be able to push into position. And this time it's Statty as the engineer. It looks like Turbot just mix up the engineers non-stop. It used to be Voki almost every time I spec them. Voki was the engineer. Then Swanee started picking up. Now Statty. They're just doing it to mess with me, I think. As you see Hunter going again with the flank. Abject does manage to take down Statty at those double wooden doors. And that double the double medic defense at CP is holding up a little bit. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Wook go towards main. As you can see, he is getting the plant down on main area. And the other medics are trying to do just a bit of revive work. Just get these other Axis players out of the woodwork at CP. So they have managed to clear it out. You'll probably see a Covey go across towards CP anytime. And it looks like the Turbot players are actually pushing for this defuse. They need to get these kills in though. There's not going to be any fear of Panzer. Lots of headshots coming in. They haven't got much time. I don't think they're going to be able to get this defuse in. Statty is going to do his best. And this dynamite's going to explode. And it's going to give... Oh, how didn't he get gibbed? What in the world? As Voki is inside main. He's going to come up against Hunter. I think you'll see Voki kill out indeed. Exactly, Swanee even said, Statty? Because how wasn't he give there? That doesn't make any sense at all. And Hunter's just managing to keep them pushed off as the allies do get CP. A couple of headshots going on towards Swanee at east corner there. Some nice shooting. The truck does creep in main. We saw some very slow truck work yesterday from Wise Guys. They left the truck well behind once they blew main, and it slowed them down for basically an entire minute. So they've done very well now. The truck is inside main, 7 minutes remaining on the clock. And the Turbot players will probably want to get that timer down to around 3 to 2 minutes left on the clock max. A minimum, sorry, should I say, on a full hold. Otherwise a full hold, should I say. Because, you know, 9 to 10 minutes is actually a pretty decent amount of time to defend. They haven't got an engineer, so there's not going to be an east defuse. They are going aggressive on the CP, trying to catch one or two of the allies out. They have managed to get Hunter. He's not gibbed yet. He is. Nice Luger gibbage from Swanee. The last couple of bullets. And now Abject's going to push into main. And he's going to get taken down. 3 Axis players just looking at him like, nope. He would have killed out anyway. The respawn was very, very nice for him. So the allies are going to go once more. They're pushing out of the CP. We see Swanee just being a bit sneaky at that cave. We see him doing this quite a lot. He likes to take that cave position. So that can become quite predictable after a while. And I think you see Hunter bouncing in. You saw the cheeky nade from Statty just leaving that inside main perfectly placed and timed. And Turbot once again picking up a lot of kills. Turbot compared to Wise Guys, these guys play very well as a unit. You know, a 3-man unit. Play very, very well. But when you compare it to Wise Guys, I don't know. Wise Guys go with the 2-1 split a lot. You see Hunter going off, roaming around by himself. And he's taken down for full once more. Hunter does get full quite often. But when it works, I mean, that isn't the sort of... that wasn't a risky play. That was a really good play from Axis. As the allies are going to respawn back in at CP. I'm going to pick up Abject on this push. He's getting some shots off towards West Tower. Statty was doing some scouting and trying to get in a bit of damage himself. Voki is pushing out before his respawn. Manages to get the kill, and again, Turbot dealing with this attack. That's another 2 minutes drained off the clock, so this is looking very, very good for Turbot. They've managed to add like a double grenade from Statty. Triple kill. Nice, nice work. And they're going to go very aggressive again. You see exactly what we saw before. Swanee's going to push into the cave. He's actually going to go very aggressive up towards the top. Hopefully catching someone out at the flag spawn, but I don't think anyone did spawn in there. Again, Turbot not going to get any kills in this one. Oh, actually, Voki did get a kill in just to slow the allies down a little bit. They will meet them at main once more. Nice shooting from Turbot right now. Swanee double kill. And Voki's going to come up against Rot on this east side. I don't think Voki really took any damage there. He does see 2 or 3 coming towards this east corner. Nice little nade. He's going to get a little bit of support. Hunter is going to come through this hole in the wall. As Swanee does support him a little bit. Abject, I think, actually will make it through now. And it's whether Abject can just get in like annoying position. We'll actually try and find him. He is at the back of East. He caught them out a little bit. Nice save from Voki. But Statty is going to get dropped down. And they'll have to go through his back door. You'll probably see Swanee go through the second back door. No, he's actually going to try and take out Wood. And he does. The engineer is dropped. And Hunter, as I say, is a big fragger. Is a big like annoyance. But he's not much of a medic. And his first thought won't be to follow the engineer. It'll be to just get in a position to just annoy the hell out of the opposition. So we now have Voki getting the frag onto the engineer. He has slowed it down by a little bit. Swanee is going to come up against Abject. He's going to be able to get the kill. Is he going to be able to get Woods as well? He is! And they didn't press the button. And this is exactly the same sort of territory that I talked about. It's the 3 minutes remaining. And they want to have as little time on the clock left at the end of this game as possible. And there was actually no one in the game. I couldn't spec anyone for 3 seconds there. So let's see if they've got a covert ops. They do. Statty's going to be pushing up with his satchel charge just to destroy these controls. And they'll have to be remade by the allies. But this is, no matter what, even if this isn't a full hold, but it is looking that way at the moment, this is a very good defense. Nice nade from Statty. He is actually going to insta-give Abject there. And a bit of team damage from Statty. I think you would have expected Voki to get in that revive. But Statty doesn't want to sacrifice this. He's going to spam a couple of nades. He's going to come up against Work very soon. He's getting a bit of damage. Swanee did actually come up behind them and managed to get in the kill and gib on the engineer. And this is looking very, very solid for Turbot. Of course, like I said, this is a one game winner takes all sort of situation. This is both teams have lost once in the playoffs. Nice, very nice shot again. Once again, I can't spec anyone. Tapping out too early, Swanee, please. As the allies are now pushing in. I think this is pretty much their last opportunity to try and get the build on controls and the gold in the back of the truck. We're going to pick up the big aimer for the Wise Guys. It's Abject. If anyone can get it done, it is going to be him. He is actually going to go in that more supportive role. He let the engineer go ahead of him. Wood's going to be taking lots of damage. Nice revive from Abject. Wood's going to have to pull something off extremely good. And this nade from Swanee could be really big. Statty does actually get the insta-give nade on Wood. And that is going to be GG. That is definitely a full hold for Turbot. Very well played. And they had to play a little differently. They lost the first few stages very, very quickly. And we saw what? We saw 1, 2, 3 minutes gone. And main plant was pretty much down for the Allies. And the recovery has been very, very good. Of course, a first map win would be really, really strong for Turbot, because I'm pretty certain that this is Wise Guy's map choice. And I'm almost certain that Turbot have picked Gold Rush. Very much what we're used to seeing. Statty picks up another double kill. We'll see the scores at the end of the game just to see the stats. I'm going to see quite equal all-round stats for this game. Voki, whoops, didn't mean to team kill his comrade there, and doesn't actually take down Hunter. Hunter just came back from being AFK just in time. So this has been a solid round. Like I say, Turbot doing what was needed. It didn't look too good from the beginning. Wise Guys will be disappointed, but we've seen this so often that, I mean, these very hard to break down. I think Supply is one of those maps where, because there's so many stages, it gives the defense so many chances to recover. I mean, that's one of the reasons. I mean, like in terms of enemy territory, you can fail at every stage and you can get one amazing stage in full hold. It wasn't quite like that in this, but they did quite a good inside main defense. They did a good up top defense. Like I say, that is going to be a full hold. We're going to check out the scores. And the big kills coming in for Swanee and Statty. 3.9k and 3.8k damage. So, checking out the allies. Pretty even spread of damage. 10.5k to 10.3k. Couldn't be much closer. And this is going to be Turbot on the attack now. Normally what we see is I mean, I could almost tell you exactly what's going to happen. Swanee's going to push down the cave on the first spawn. Voki's going to go up high, and here we go. Swanee's going down cave. Voki's going down middle with Statty, so they are switching up slightly. Swanee's quite predictable on going in that cave area, though. They are going to come up against Hunter all by himself. He has a little bit of support by Abject. And normally what we see is Wise Guys do the clean sweep, 3 kills. Same sort of thing what we normally see from Turbot. That first spawn is very hard for the allies. After that, it gets a bit different, because the spawn times are known, and teams will be a bit more defensive on their own spawn times. Particularly Axis, normally the first spawn you've got a bit of time to play with. You can play quite aggressive and feel free to play quite aggressive. But here they go. They're going to try and find out the opposition spawn time. You're going to see Abject just taking a peek, and they do that just to time their pushes and try and get spawn frags. And Swanee's managed to make it into the side corner there. He does get taken down by Wood on middle. I'm going to try and pick up one of the Turbot players. And again, another clean sweep for Wise Guys. Already this first stage is looking stronger than Turbot's. Unless Turbot can just break it down on the next push, it's going to be maybe a couple more minutes. And they really can't afford to lounge around too much. Voki double kill though. That's going to open things up a little bit. The respawns do come in. Maybe they're going to be able to push into the low area. They do. Swanee does get taken down. No, he does kill out. So the allies sacrifice a little bit of territory that they made up in the low area just to secure that respawn. Swanee taken out anyway, so didn't do too much there. And Wood's taken out as well. So Wood's taken out Voki as well. Sorry. So. Again, not much of a problem. We really need to see some big pushes towards this low area. Not so much nades out mentality. Oh, this is looking grim. This is looking grim. They're not really going for kills. They're giving away positions, and at the moment Axis are just playing a very basic game, and it's working. Like right there, they should have gone like Swanee has here. Go quite defensive on that cave area. What does pick up a kill, and there we go. We had one guy sort of leave himself out in the cold, and if there was 3 allies to overwhelm him, they would have had him out for full spawn. But Hunter just goes full aggro on the cave with 20 seconds on his respawn. I did say this before, like, this sort of play from Hunter is very odd. Like, he doesn't pay attention to the spawn time too much. He doesn't normally risk fall. Like here, he will kill out if he wouldn't get killed. But he does things that are unpredictable, and that can sometimes play to his advantage. That he does pick up a couple of kills, and the push into the lower area. Nice recovery from Hunter. Triple kill. Lots of headshots in there as well. And he's going to go aggressive again on his 20-second respawn. No problem for him. He's probably going to come up against Swanee in this cave area. Swanee does like the cave, it seems. They have left a nade behind them, I think. He's going to come directly behind them. Lots of back shooting there. And Hunter is actually going to risk fall. He's going to just stay sat out in this area. Bounce down towards Abject now. So this first hold is looking very, very strong. 3.5 minutes already off the clock for the Axis team. Another kill for Hunter. Hunter's got a mega spree going on at the moment. We're going to keep on this guy while he's in this form. It's looking good at the moment. And he's just waiting out in cave. I think he's getting the call that most are coming high. He does get taken down by Voki quite easily there. And where's the revive push? They weren't staying next to each other. And that was a bit poor. They need to just get those revives going. But this is the push for allies now. Somehow Abject has picked up a triple kill. And that was the opportunity. Hunter was out for about 20 seconds. And they had one guy on Luger, not on an SMG. So I mean, Turbot aren't really performing the way they were on defense. Not really working together. I haven't seen them get many revives. They're just trying to like walk in. They're trying to bounce into main while getting shot. It's not the way to play it. They need to try and get some kills. And I'm going to pick up Statty on this middle area. If he can get these big kills on middle, he has got a bit of damage on towards Hunter. Now he's going to be able to back up Swanee on this lower area, and they're going to be able to push in. Finally, some movement for Turbot. They are going to be able to pick up the flag. Will it be in time? Just about. And the allies finally get their hands on that flag with pretty much half the time going to have gone off the clock by the time these doors are going to blow. They're giving away fake spawn times. They seem to like to do that quite a lot. And we're going to go free cam just to see what's going on the other side. Same sort of situation. You'll see Wood get that CP, and then you'll see Hunter and Abject probably doing a bit of an ammo game in spawn. It's actually just Abject. But so far, really, really strong defense, and this does look like another double full hold between these two teams. Very, very evenly matched. Radar is indeed not in the map pool, so we're probably going to see Gold Rush as the second map. I'm not sure what we'll see as a decider if that would happen. But the last time these teams double full hold, obviously yesterday, there was a double full hold on Gold Rush as well. But the time before that, there was a double full hold on Supply. And Turbot actually managed to grind out a 2-0 victory. I'd say out of the two teams, Turbot do seem stronger on Gold Rush than Wise Guys, and Wise Guys do seem stronger on Supply than Turbot. So coming out of this with a double full hold is Turbot's advantage, in my opinion, and I think Turbot will probably feel more comfortable going into Gold Rush with a 1-1 than losing 2-0. We will actually see Turbot attack first on Gold Rush, as well as Wise Guys are dealing with everything that's been thrown at them on Supply. which hasn't been much. You've got to say, Turbot haven't been playing amazingly well. It's not the sort of Turbot attacking that we've seen. Now they start to overwhelm. They normally have 2 guns shooting someone at every sort of opportunity. And I believe there is one player at CP. Indeed, it was a Covey in Swanee. So they've damaged the CP at least. And they just need to escort the engineer across. What's slightly ill-positioned there. Hunter is going to be able to get quite a... Oh no, it's Abject in fact. Going to be able to get quite a bit of damage on towards the remaining medic. And the main plant as well, I think. I didn't see the double engineer play. That was actually pretty smart. And it does look like Wood is an engineer. Are they going to be able to get that Gibbon? It doesn't look like they are. Someone got the kill, but there was no revive. Sorry, no Gib. What is last man alive? We're going to stay on Voki. He's going to maybe be able to pick up that triple kill. And he is indeed, and he's going to go towards east to get that plant down. It's proper nade over for the respawn. Hopefully get lucky with that. It doesn't, unfortunately. But here comes the east plant. And we'll just go free count. It doesn't look like they've got an engineer. Nice nade onto Hunter. He is going to get picked up by Abject though. What is an engineer? He did build back. But he's not going to risk going for the east plant, it would seem. Or is he? Or is he? He's going to risk on the spawn. He's not going to push out for this one. And although Hunter, like I say, does like to risk full. If he was to get full in this situation, it would really be bad for his team. As you see the truck slowly coming down, they've probably got one real good chance of getting this done. It's not impossible. It's going to be very, very difficult. Lots of damage by Hunter there. And Voki didn't hit a bullet, unfortunately. The truck is still moving. And the Turbot guys at least distracting them with that truck. But it looks like they're going to be able to get into position. They've got one good chance to get this done, like I say. Not much they can do other than win. Otherwise, like I say, it'll be a double full hold. No real pressure on them. They're not sure what's going on there. You see the Axis guys playing very defensive. They think there's one sneaking. You saw, I think, Woot falling back into the spawn. And, they're waiting for the push for the respawn. And it was actually someone going up top. And they are going to be able to get the kill onto Hunter. That's one out full. The respawn of Voki is going to come in very soon. You see Swanee's just waiting for Voki to come through east. And then this is their one chance. They're going to be able to push up. I'm going to pick up Statty. He is at the head of this push. It's actually going to be Voki. He's up against Woot with just a Luger. Abject going to get in quite a bit of damage. Does push through. He's going to kill out. They're going to be able to get the build and the gold in the back of the truck. They've only got one real chance to get the truck around the Axis base. They need to get the kills here though. The Axis have got good position. That was a safe self-kill from Abject. Just retake the truck. They only have to defend this for about 30 seconds really. As long as they make it so it doesn't move for about 30 seconds, they should be good. And you see Swanee just get spotted as he's doing a bit of a predictable push through spawn. We're going to stick on Woot for the moment. And I'm pretty sure it's 1 minute 24 seconds. I've got that in my head somewhere. To get the truck all the way around and where it needs to be. So this is going to be a full hold. I pretty much called it after that first stage, but Turbot gave it a good push. They gave it a good fight. Maybe they have got time. I mean, Voki does seem to be pushing quite hard for this, but I personally don't think it's possible now. He's going to get killed though. He's got someone behind him he doesn't realise. Swanee is actually going to be able to take him down. Maybe they've got enough time. I didn't think they'd have enough time. 3 allied players here, keeping the truck moving. And maybe, I'm eating my own words here, but I think they might just have enough time. 40 seconds at main. And artillery would probably slow it down. I'm lost for words. 30 seconds. They're going to actually win this map. This is unbelievable. A strike comes out. Nice play. That artillery could be very, very important. The next respawn of allies is horrible. And it's going to be just the respawn now coming in 7 seconds. They got it done just in time. Nice save from Wise guys. I don't think they've got enough time on that respawn. And they're going to see Abject just block off the spawn a little bit. 10 seconds remaining. I can't see it getting done. Swanee against Hunter. And, wow, what a save. I actually didn't think Turbot had any chance of that. Unbelievable. And, wow, what a finish. Unbelievable, unbelievable. That artillery from Hunter really did save the day there. So, very well played. Very well played. And I'm going to bring up the stats. As we see a lot of kills coming in. Abject 40 kills, 7.7k damage. The reply from Statty 34 and 7.1. So overall very close. 101 kills to 98. It really couldn't have been closer than that. So that's very well played from both teams. I mean that could have been a Turbot. I think if Turbot would have taken that 2-0, I think they would have been so happy with that. Genuinely, because that was Wise Guy's map choice. Now we're on to Gold Rush, and this is of course Turbot's map choice. I'm just going to update the scores on the screen. I'm not sure what sort of map we'll see if we do see a decider. Like I say, yesterday we did see Frostbite. I don't think we'll see that again because Turbot didn't look too strong on that one. But this map is going to begin. It's going to be Turbot on the attack. And Wise Guys have to get in a solid defense. I think if they were to lose this too quickly, you know, if it was an 8 to 10 minute time, I say Turbot feel fairly confident with that sort of time. As the first push is slowly being dealt with. Thank you very much for the follow there, Norseman. If you haven't hit follow, please do, guys. Your support does help me progress on here on Twitch. I need multiple thousand more follows, but I mean the amount of follows I've received already is absolutely amazing. And now seeing quite a sneaky play from Turbot. All three guys pushing around the back. Maybe they'll go for the CP. It doesn't actually look like they are. They're going to go all the way around the back. Voki is a little bit ahead of his medic. As we see here, Swanee was actually taking the majority of that damage somehow, sitting behind Voki there. And Wise Guy's doing a really good job at this first stage. They've held off 2 pushes. I'm going to watch what he's pushed up on this side area. Statty is going to be able to take Hunter down just before the respawn. That is very fortunate for Hunter. And what nearly caught out there, he heard the footstep just in time. Q the Talon, thank you very much for that follow. As Hunter's going to get killed by that grenade. The revive does come in, so it's not too much of a problem. We also have Todd Heb, thank you very much. I'm going to switch it up. Abject, sitting on this tank area. Sort of the same sort of position we normally see Woot in, particularly in 6-on-6. The revive does come in on Voki. Nice revive train. But Voki's the last man alive. He is going to be a low health engineer as well. He'll probably just run away a little bit. He'll have to just deal with that respawn. Abject did pick up a triple kill there. Double kill on a Voki. Still counts. That's still a triple. And he's now here at main. They're playing very aggressive. Loops that nade up just before the respawn. Got a bit unfortunate with that one. And I think Turbot going around the side once more. They are indeed. And just like Turbot, just like Wise Guys, Turbot do like to do that 1 to 2 player switch. You know, you have Statty playing by himself quite a lot, and Voki and Swanee stick together as that medic engineer combo, which is very, very strong. Now they're getting pushed from behind. Hunter taking one down. He did get a bit of charge onto that tank. That may be helpful if they manage to get towards the tank in the next 30 seconds. But at the moment, the Wise Guys' defense is looking impenetrable because the allies haven't really gotten further than this sort of area. They've got into this doorway once, and they got like just inside this doorway once. Only the engineer managed to make it to tank, and that was just to touch it for literally half a second. And they're very aware of this main push now. The tank has had a bit of charge put into it, so they don't want a quick rush. And if you revive an engineer next to a tank, it's pretty much tank phase gone. And it's very hard to hold it off, particularly with no mines, no real spam in 3-on-3 compared to 6-on-6. now watching Abject. He's pushed out of main. Just gonna take out. He's gonna actually drop Voki, putting a lot of damage onto Abject. Sorry, onto Voki. Sorry, missing that totally. Swanidius. As Hunter pushed through this side, he looked to come through this that hallway, and just managed to shoot them in the back. And this is where they actually could catch them out. They need to get in the revives, and that's just it's not the greatest of plays. It could have been Abject out for 15 seconds there. Nice revive from Hunter. And now they're going to go aggressive once more on main. This is looking very, very strong for the Wise guys. And Turbot really have to just sort themselves out. They've played much better than this on Gold Rush in the past, especially on this first stage. They would normally get it within the first couple of minutes. They don't look too confident. Statty is going to be pushing into the side area. Nice revive play from Swanee. He's picking up the revives very quickly. The most important thing is he's taking very little damage when he does it, although Abject does take him down in the end. A bit of charge went onto that tank. We heard it. Abject, again, another triple kill. Those revive kills. Semi-count. I'm going to put semi-count now. As Hunter, like again, like I say, plays that just a frustrating position. It might have backfired now. He does actually manage to pick up a double kill and a revive. Bossic 2, thank you very much for that follow. Well, this is looking very, very good for Wise guys. Another sort of first stage half map, half time hold already. Firelord 95, thank you very much. As we creep to the halfway stage, 6 minutes. Exactly the same sort of situation we saw on Supply, where they held the first stage off for 6 minutes. Hunters, this aggressive role is really working for him this time. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but when it works well, I mean, it works very, very well. Although he has put himself out for a little bit too much time there. Statty needs to get in these revives. The engineer is gibbed, and the respawn of Hunter has come in, and he's going to be able to clean up that last kill. Swanidius is going to be dropped down. And again, Hunter, 20 seconds respawn. He's going to go very aggressive on their spawn. Interesting. He's actually going to be able to take Swanidius down, but fortunately for him, he doesn't get gibbed. And that's Hunter going to be able to respawn back in as well. And at the moment, Turbot don't look to be getting this first stage. I can't see it unless they change something, unless it suddenly clicks. I can't see much changing. They need to get in some pretty victorious shooting. This could be the moment though. They managed to take down both these guys on side. Nice play from Swanidius. They need to just back up the engineer now. And the engineer is going to get killed, and he's going to get gibbed. Swanee just... Oh, that was just poor play. Swanee just caught with his packs out and decided to heal himself rather than revive his engineer. So maybe a bit of an aggressive play from Statty as well, going around the back of the tank. Could have just literally sat back a little bit. They only needed to revive the guy,
Only 5 minutes,
the engineer on the tank itself. But I've got no idea how they managed to do that. That was unbelievable. Really nice play from Abject there. So now the push is coming into main. What is going to be able to deal with the engineer? Then no revive comes in from Swanee, and Wise guys just stacking up the kills. The stats are going to be pretty horrible at the end of this round. And now they're going to be able to push towards main. He did catch Abject out a little bit. He was looking the wrong way. And the next kill comes in. It's going to be on Hunter. And he's going to be able to pick up the kill onto Voki, but no real damage going into Swanee. The revive needs to come in. Nice pincer play by Wise guys. If Swanee would have got that engineer revive, it probably would have been the tank in allied hands. But again, more time drained off the clock. 4 minutes remaining. This is not looking pretty at all for Turbot. And another respawn frag coming in for Hunter, surely. He does manage to get that headshot in. And Abject picks up Swanee as well, so these guys are just getting destroyed in their own spawn. And this is not the Turbot we're used to seeing. Like I say, even yesterday when they themselves didn't think they were playing too well, this sort of level of play was was not happening. So Wise Guys really playing well at the moment. And they are picking up a lot of kills, a lot of damage. Swanee does manage to get a kill in finally. But he has dropped down before their own respawn, and it doesn't, I'm going to keep saying this, it doesn't look good at all. I'm just not seeing anything explosive enough. Swanee maybe caught a medic out there. He's going to creep into the side area. Nice headshot onto Hunter. He does manage to finish him off. Nice kill onto Wood as well. Now this is the same situation that we saw before. And he's at the CP. That is, yeah, that's disappointing. Oh well, I think this is definitely a full hold now. Just over 2.5 minutes remaining. And they're going to have to reply with a full hold to save themselves in this game. You know, they have got one chance. Only one chance. If they manage to get a full hold, they would force up a decider. It's not impossible. We did see it in the game yesterday. As Abject pushes in, nice double headshot onto Vorki. And now we're just going to be going for the bonus frags for Wise Guys. We'll pick up Wood. We haven't seen much of Wood this round. He's just been holding this position pretty much the entire game. Even when his teammates went aggressive, he'd just be sitting in that corner. And we have another follow, Slayer01. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were pretty bored with this already, because I mean, we're watching some really good shooting from Wise Guys. Disco Sphere, thank you very much. We're watching for some really good shooting from Wise Guys, like I say. But unfortunately, it's just Turbot haven't really turned up to play at the sort of level they can do. They finally get in some big kills, and it does look like they're going to be able to get this tank if they had an engineer, which they don't. So that's this is officially give up stage. They're just going for frags now. More follows. Gaunt, thank you very much for that follow. So we're gonna just see out the rest of this round. 1 minute remaining. We're gonna have Wise Guys attacking for the victory. If they, of course, just set any time, it doesn't matter what it is. Kamug. Thank you very much for that follow. I did destroy your name as well. Oh, amazing name from what Swanee just staggered his run as well, and he couldn't do anything about that. That was really unfortunate. And another follow, Objective CS. Thank you very much for that follow. Like I say, Wise Guys are going to be attacking for to finish in first place in this tournament. If they were to set any time, they're going to have the full 12 minutes. They're going to, they're going to be crowned champions, no doubt. But if they were to be full held, there's no real risk. Full hold would give them another chance. They're in a position where there's no pressure on them really to perform. But they know that if they were to get a time, any time, they would that would be tournament over, and that would be them winning the Team Phase eSports Cup. We'll see what happens. We'll just bring up the scores. It's going to be grim. As we see, 35 kills for Abject, 4k damage. A little bit of a fall off, 3.6k and 3k for Hunter and Wirt respectively. Lots of kills. Turbot, I mean, it's reasonable damage. The damage difference isn't that big. The kill difference is pretty big. But it's sort of what you would expect from a held in spawn slash not getting anywhere near the tank gold rush round. So this is going to be it. This is the last half of the round. It's going to be Wise Guys on the attack. They're going to be attacking for the championship, and the prize money as well. Of course, there is a little bit of prize money up for grabs, I believe. We're going to watch Statty on this first push. This is going to be very, very important. They have to hold off this allied first push. It can be quite hard to deal with on the Gold Rush because you don't know this one time. Perfectly timed nade. Abject taken out. He's left in pieces on side. So the double man push, Woods and Hunter on main are going to actually kill out. They do give away the spawn times, and now we're going to see Turbot maybe go aggressive. What is actually playing a bit slow mode. Doesn't want to run into any of these nades. There we go. That would have been a nicely timed nade from main. So Hunter does get a headshot there, but not much else. As I believe, what's actually playing very sneaky. We're not seeing that. Oh, we are seeing the abject Wood team pushing out towards main. What is going to be able to get taken down? And Gib, nice play from Swan-idius. As long as you kill and Gib the engineer, you don't really have to worry about too much else. You're normally going to have 2 medics and an engineer to deal with on the defense. Could we see another 12-minute tank hold? No, I hope not. I hope not. I don't mind a full hold, but I don't want a tank hold, please. So I'll give it a couple of minutes, and then I'll be rooting for Wise Guys to just get that tank. And it's much more entertaining play at the barriers, and we see Turbot play very well at the barriers in the past. Hunter's just going to stroll in main, no guns watching that. And he's actually going to be able to pick up the double kill, maybe the triple. Statty, last man alive. He's going to be able to pick up to the revive onto Voki. Wood is going to put a lot of the charge into the tank, and they've got full control. Nice play from Wise Guys. Hunter just was allowed to just walk in main, and if you notice the difference, Wise Guys, when they defended, Abject was just looking at main 24/7. He had full respect for the Turbot guys. He did not want to give them an inch, and you have to have a gun watching main the entire time. Nice nade from Wood, big looping nade, and respawn kills coming in for them on attack now. Swan-idius is gonna actually get picked up with the revive. So all of the Turbot players still alive, not too much of a problem, but they're just slowing them down. One of these guys needs to be moving the tank now. I think Abject is. The tank is slowly creeping forward. It's gonna be able to get past that tank barrier. Voki is in position to try and get some charge into it. He's not going to go for it. He's going to go for the CP instead. Probably the better choice there for sure. Just to slow down the allies a little bit more. They're going to try and get some damage onto this tank now. Half damage now. We're watching Statty. He did spot Wood just too late as he got pincered by 2 players. Voki now just sort of leaving it all to Swanee. Swanee does get that double kill, and the tank has literally 1 nade's worth of health. Abject, nice reply. That MG is pretty overpowered to say the least, so you have to damage that tank the second it's in position. They have got that out. Nice nade from Hunter. It's actually going to blast that medic straight off the bridge. And we're not going to see a revive from Statty. He's playing very defensive. He's unsure of the sneak here. And nice CP build from Voki. You actually see Hunter waste all of his charge on destroying it, and Voki managed to get the CP built. So nice work. Statty and Swanee actually picking up a few kills as well. So they've started to get into a bit of a rhythm now. It's taken them a little bit of time. This stage, they are actually pretty good at this stage. You know, going back to the games between these teams, the amount of times these guys have faced each other, this stage does normally weigh up in Turbot's favour. You see a nice kill. That is a brilliant kill as well. Statty didn't even care. He knew he'd die. Just try and give the engineer. He managed to get that done. And that's just going to stop them being able to get that CP. They haven't got a Covey, I don't think. It is a double medic play from Hunter and an Abject. And right now, like I say, Turbot sort of in control of this stage. What was the last man alive just behind that lighthouse sort of area, and he has been taken down. Someone just lagged out there, Hunter, for a split second. That's the lighthouse, if you're wondering. And watching Voki now at CP, he is all by his lonesome. He's going to come up against Wood and Abject. He's going to get taken down by Wood. Trying to get the Gib in, not going to happen. He's going to run away. Wait for some backup. The Axis decide to kill out. He's actually going to decide to plant the CP rather than go Covey. So we're not going to have a Covey. Or maybe we are. He seems unsure. He's not sure. It's going to be a plant. It's going to be a plant. So the CP is going to get planted. They've got to wait for 30 seconds for that to blow. And then they've got to wait, and then of course they've got to build it themselves. Or the Axis do the ultimate sneaky play. And build it themselves. Swanee's decided to just leave the objective alone, Voki is actually going to be able to take him down. And Voki's now pushing across towards the CP. He might be able to get this rebuild in once the dynamite blows. There's the dynamite blowing. And Voki's actually going to get the rebuild in. This is really frustrating play from Turbot, and they're very good at this. Like just making something, an objective count. You know, they've done it with barriers, they've done it with the tank, now they're doing it with CP. They've destroyed it, had the CP destroyed 2 or 3 times on them, and they've managed to rebuild. This will be another time, yeah, allies are going to attempt this. 6 minutes remaining. Not much time on the clock. And they need to just not let this CP go into Axis hands this time. That would be disastrous for sure. I don't think they're going to have that happen, although now Swanee's risking full. Voki has gone out for full. He's actually going to be able to get picked up. Nice play. They should just fall back now, probably. And Swanee gets very fortunate. The last bullet of his MP40 does take out Abject there. And now the forward spawn is secured for the allied team. Voki and Swanee are both dead. We're going to watch Stati last man alive for 5 seconds before his team will be able to respawn back in. And I think he's going to play sneaky. He's going to wait for the goal to go into allied hands. He's actually going to start shooting them towards second. Nice play. He did support his teammates there. Although they got some kills on the respawn. Nice play from Stati. Very fortunate. He needs to pick up the revive though. He actually really could have picked up that revive, or Gibbs, should I say. Decided not to Gib. Not too much of a problem. Nice damage from Stati. We're going to actually watch them push out. We're going to maybe watch Voki as an engineer try and get the defuse on that dynamite. He is going to get taken down and gibbed again. Swanee, a bit unfortunate, caught his packs out once more, but the objective is down. And Stati has managed to stop that objective push, no problem. As allies have managed to destroy the truck barrier, but they're running out of time. 4 minutes 10 seconds remaining on the clock. And Turbot know their position. They know the next point of attack from them. And I'm going to try and pick up one of the allies. It's going to be Hunter. He's pushing towards his third arch. He's going to meet them head on from the back. Tried to get in a bit of pre-shooting. Didn't work out for him. He is going to get quite a bit of damage on towards Stati. He does get revived, fortunately, as he did get dropped down. He's now pushing up against 2 players. He doesn't realise this. And it looks like the Axis are actually going to kill out. I did see the objective just stream across. Oh, it wasn't the objective. Okay, never mind. It was actually Hunter, Woot, who went very aggressive. I think he either thought he had the objective or was just trying to get into a bit more of a push forward position. But now Abject's all alone, and the Axis are just letting him move out of the bank. One-on-one situation, Swanee against Abject. Lovely pistol play. He is going to be able to take down Swanee in the end, but the respawn of Axis is going to come in just in time. I think they've gone the long route, no problem. Axis are going to have to fall back to the truck. 3 minutes remaining. The nade from Stati has to be absolutely perfect here. Not going to happen. And we're going to just stick on Stati at the moment. The other players are playing actually quite aggressive. Voki's going to get caught out. Swanee's going to just get that instant revenge kill. And now they're going aggressive on the bridge. And they're going to be able to get the objective into the back of the truck here. Oh, maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. They're going to be able to kill the objective holder. Nice pistol shooting from Abject. But Stati just managed to walk over that gold. And with 2.5 minutes remaining on the clock, this does look like a full hold. We could be seeing another decider after yet another double full hold. And we had the same in the first final. And it looks like we're going to see the same in the second final. Really nice defending from both teams. I'd say Wires guys probably were playing a bit better than the Turbot guys here. Turbot, like I say, they really could have won. They could have won supply. It was so close. Like, so close. You can't get much closer than that. And you see 1 minute 48 seconds left on the clock. Voki here at third arch. He's going to take down Woot. Some nice head shooting. He's actually not going to be able to get that gib in. And maybe the Wise guys have won one more chance again. I think it's around about 1 minute 20, 1 minute 15 to get the truck through the entire path. And they're going to have to be very quick with this objective. Hunter is going to get dropped down. Nice shot from Statty. Lots of body shots, but it all counts. I think it's pretty much 100% accuracy when he did it. And he's going to switch around to back. He's going to come up against Abject on this backside. Abject deciding to try and push through second once more. And we are indeed going to see another double full hold. Yeah, I tried to keep it cool. That was an amazing save. But yeah, we saw exactly the same yesterday actually. Hunter was just going towards the truck and he just pulled out the Luger and got this amazing Luger frag. That was a bit more spectacular for me. But yeah, as I think we just said, here we go again. We're going to see a double full hold, and now we're going to see a decider. And the decider is decided via elimination. So the rest of the map pool will be like put into chat, and then they'll slowly eliminate a map each. And whatever map remains at the end is the map that will get played. And a lot of these teams have maps that they do not want to play, so they'll eliminate them very early. And they also have maps that they are happy playing, so they'll give it a bit of time before they eliminate them. I don't think we'll see maps like Erdenberg, Ice. I don't think we'll see Frost, not after yesterday's performance by Turbot. I don't think they'll be too happy on Frost. I'd say there's a bit more of an advantage for Wise Guys. They've probably got a bigger map pool that they can probably bring to the table. More maps that they feel comfortable on at least. So around 150, 160 euros for the winner. That's it's all going to come down to the last map. This is going to be a 4-2 victory for somebody. Unless we were to see another double full hold. Oh, that would be something. So here comes the map elimination. So this is going to be it. This is the decider map. I don't think this is going to take too long. And unless this isn't known for those long holds. Very much known for those quick rushes and quick time set. Wise Guys on the attack first. It's going to be Wood, Abject and Hunter trying to get the best time possible. And you see Swanidius just sort of lag out mid-air there. Yeah, a pause coming in. Double 999 for Voki and Swanee. And oh, that's a nice play. That's a good play from Wise Guys. They sort of did see it happening. And so that's a very kind gesture. They didn't have to do that, but I think it was pretty obvious. You saw Wood come around the corner and just see, just saw Swanee just sort of frozen in midair and just give him a free kill. That was pretty hilarious.
Prepare to fight.
So we're gonna see a restart. This is fresh beginnings, and Wise Guys, like I say, they're gonna try and attack for the best time possible. I'm going to stick on Watt as well. He is the engineer. It is vital that he gets this plant down quickly. Pushing towards this hole in the wall. Swanee. See, that's what he wanted to do originally, but he just lagged out in midair. And the Turbot guys have managed to pick up a couple of kills. Reinforcements are in place for Wise Guys, though. It's going to be Voki, last man alive for the Turbot guys. And although he's getting some backup as well. And although Statty and Swanee are still alive, I think this plant's going to go down any moment. Somehow, Wood managed to get killed by Statty long range. And it's now Hunter just frustrating them in the spawn area, just trying to distract them a little bit. They have actually managed to get quite a few of the kills in, and Wood is alive for only 3 or 4 seconds. He's going to get some backup just as the axes start ploughing down. He is getting in quite a bit of damage. He's going to get overwhelmed quite quickly. Rocky's pushing in for that defuse. They don't know he's in position. He has moved across. He has got quite a lot of charge into that. Oh, how close was that? Triple kill from Abject. Lots and lots of headshots. They are going to be able to push through his spawn area. They're probably going to be spawned on at any point. The axis is going to spawn in about 3 or 4 seconds. Nice push from Abject. He's in position to get a nice nade in. Maybe a 2 or 3 man nade there. No. And it's going to be Hunter getting a nade on the door. He's going to have a free run, running across this bridge. He's taking a lot of damage. He's managed to get away. How much health did he not have at that point? Amazing attack from Wise Guys. And they're going to set a quite unbelievable time of 1 minute 39. Like I said, these maps are not are not slow. This is not the sort of, this is not the double, you never see a double full hold on Adler Nest, and this is why I love these sort of maps, particularly as a caster. Double full holds sometimes have their, you know, enjoyment value, but quick maps is always going to be something. You know, it's always going to be some fun. And so that was a very, very nice run. Really well played from Wise Guys, and this is going to be almost impossible to beat. But it's one of them ones, if you beat it, you really do deserve to win. So let's see what the Turbot guys have in store for us. They are running with the engineer, so they are going to still go for that plant. Nice nade from Wood straight off the bat. He's going to get that insta-gib in on the one of the medics. One Idiot's dropped down, and they are closing in on the rest of the team. And that's, how many kills is that? Very, very early. 5 kills, and the Turbot guy's out for about 10 or so seconds as well for that respawn. Well, I wouldn't say so much on the luck map. It was a very good push. It's all about decision making. They decided to go aggressive. They lost out. It's the risk you take. You're going to take that sort of risk. That's Wise Guys again pick up 3 quick kills, and working very well together on this first stage, going extremely aggressive. And Hunter might be able to pick up a nade kill here. He doesn't get much. And as we see, Hunter again pick up, just throwing that nade off towards main. Nice headshot onto Swan Idiots. There was a lot of damage already dealt to him. And it does look like they're running on that full medic setup. 30 seconds left. I think there's only going to be really one push for Turbot. It does look like maybe you've even given up already. And you saw some complaints about maybe some mess-ups that really just threw them off. And maybe they're going to put it down to that supply mistake. They're saying that maybe Statty being a field up at that last push was not what they would have wanted. But what can you do? It's been a great game. Both finals very, very good. And you see complaints about maps, but at the end of the day, you've got to know more than 2 maps in a map list. Now, if there's a map list of 8 maps and you only know 2, you're taking a risk. You really are taking a risk.